Hello, boys and girls. I'm Father Ben Baker, as in Father Christmas. No, I'm not your father. Let's just get that very clear from the start. And also over there is your non-paternal uncle, Tim Worthington.
Yeah, I've told you before, I Am Not Your Daddy is not a Christmas record. It couldn't sound less like one.
But it is legally binding, and that's the important thing. Now, this is Ben and Tim's Advent Calendar. Nobody, strangely enough, has said, "Oh, Ben and Tim, I really wish you hadn't talked over that song that you played then." It's almost like the songs that we're picking are very much to be talked over, and today's is no exception, I would have thought. Regular listeners will know we've had a lot of problems with the sponsors. I don't know why, personally speaking. I can't understand why me and Tim aren't millionaires off this, like old Nerdist and the Jerkist and the Phil Cattrallist. They're all millionaires, why aren't we? So, with that in mind, I'm wondering if yesterday's sponsor, Sizzling Bacon Monster Munch, a product you cannot buy or have been able to do for at least a decade, is that still our sponsor today, Tim?
No, it's not. We've had a note from Sizzling Bacon Monster Munch's mum. She's kept it off school today because it got into a fight with Bacon Sizzler McCoy's, and she's not letting it out of the house and saying you can't sponsor anyone. So
is it off baths?
I don't keep up with the latest school jargon.
You'll never make a TV's Peter Kay at this rate.
Are you proposing him as a sponsor?
Well, I'll give him a ring.
No,
on the garlic phone.
I've gone to the trouble of getting one for us.
Okay, who's better than Peter Kay?
BBC Test Card G.
Okay, well, we're going to play today's song, and it's an artist who had a very big hit the year this came out. This wasn't it.
Is that Sally and Jake theme?
It's very nice. It is a little bit Sally and Jakeish.
But no, it sounds like Star Trek.
It's boldly going where no record should ever go, ever. But, I mean, it's a bit the way we were as well. Ski's optional.
Can I take a wild guess? Is this going to start like a ballad and suddenly go...
You don't know who it is yet. I haven't told you that.
Yeah, but it's got that kind of hallmark to it. I don't know who this is, though. Is it like Sister Sledge or someone?
Well...
Pointer Sisters?
If I made any connection between any of those acts, I would be banned from podcasting for life. So needless to say, yes and no. It's just... very nice. I mean, would you wouldn't even be able to particularly guess a year, would you?
Yeah, I'm going to say 80s.
Okay, well, yeah, it is 80s. Hey, oh, what's going on?
Hi, we're your weather girl. And have we got holiday news for you? You better listen.
This got to be the weather girl, surely.
Well, Big Az have just said, hi, we're your weather girls.
Yeah, but it might have been like Ian McCaskill in drag.
Oh dear God, that's not a Tribe of Toff single that I want to hear. Yes, this is Dear Santa, open brackets, bring me a man this Christmas, close brackets.
Was this the original draft of Dear Santa by Ringo Starr?
Oh God. But this is the follow-up single to It's Raining Men, which came out in 1983.
It's not very different.
Although we didn't actually have a hit. It wasn't a hit over here till 84, It's Raining Men. Whereas this wasn't a hit over here until never. So what do you know about the Weather Girls, just off the top of your head?
I know they did It's Raining Men, and then they did another single that Smash Hits reviewed that I never heard had a cartoon of them on the sleeve. And that this sounds a bit like the B-side of the Great Egg Race theme by Richard Denton and Martin Cook. Hello, Phil.
It's not a classic, man, but I like there's something about this type of era production.
It's not very Christmassy, though, is it?
Because it's desperately trying to recreate the 60s Christmas songs before the technology was there to do it impeccably. So you get the nice little flaws and faults.
Yeah.
Written by the same people who wrote It's Raining Men.
You don't say.
Yes, it was. Do you know co-wrote it?
I've got a nasty feeling you're going to tell me Ian Levine now.
No, thank God, no. You just keep storing those tapes under your bed, Tim. No one will worry about it. Paul Jabara was one of the writers, but Paul Schaefer was the other co-writer, who by this point would be working with Letterman as his keyboardist.
Oh, yes.
And of course, 84 is the year of Spinal Tap, where he appears as Artie, the terrible PR man who insists you kick him.
Yeah.
So quite an interesting era. I suspect cocaine was very popular around that time.
Yeah, what were we saying earlier about saying things like this?
Okay, well, cocaine was very popular in the 1970s,
Yeah, but people will ask
90s.
us on Twitter if it's really true.
Oh, yeah, sorry, but yeah. The Weather Girls are brought together by Sylvester of Making Fields and Mighty Reels.
Oh, I used to like it. Yeah, I'm Doctor Who. Yeah, hello, Ace.
It wasn't a
Hey.
cartoon cat chasing a yellow bird either. They were called Two Tons of Fun, Izora Armstead and Martha Wash. Izora Armstead sadly no longer with us, died in 2004. And of course Martha Wash became the voice of all house records ever.
Yes.
Pretty much from like mid-80s onwards. This wasn't a hit, as I say, but in March 84, It's Raining Men was kept at number 2. Do you know what kept it at number 2? Would you like to hazard a guess?
Talking UK or US?
UK.
March 84. No, it wasn't the Frog Chorus.
No, it wasn't the Frog Chorus.
That's my immediate theory.
Popular song with people who like ironic things and shit videos from the 80s.
That could be anything. It's okay. It's not Japanese Boy by Nika. That was too early.
No. It's Hello by Lionel Richie.
Oh, right, okay.
And the top 10 it's from, it's not really applicable to this song, but only It's Raining Men, which was at number 2 in it. But it's just a perfect example of a top 10 of songs you never get on best 80s compilations ever. Number 10 is Joanna, Kool and the Gang. Alright, fair enough. 9 is People Are People, Depeche Mode.
Which you never hear.
8 is Street Dance by Break Machine.
Now you never hear that anymore. Time was when you could move for that whistling.
Number 7, A Love Worth Waiting for, Shakin' Stevens.
I don't think even Shakin' Stevens remembers that.
No. Your Love Is King was at 6.
It's about Robert Elms, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
It's not about Richard Herring, come on.
But it should be. They might have... no, never mind. Number 5 was What Do I Do by Phil Theron and Galaxy.
I don't even remember that.
And then 4 is It's a Miracle, Culture Club.
That's the best Culture Club one, I think.
You never really hear it, sadly.
Yeah, did you know why I remember that, though?
Why?
Because there used to be a children's BBC quiz show called First Class, presented by Debbie Greenwood, where one of the rounds was they had to answer observation questions on the pop video. And it's normally quite good, except at the start of the It's a Miracle video, there's like a geisha girl in front of a computer that has a Go Square from Monopoly on it. And the question was, what game is the girl playing at the start of the video? And the team buzzed in and said Monopoly. And she said, I'm sorry, the answer is computer console.
What?
I was actually angry about that for days.
Computer console.
You know that game everyone loves?
Yeah, I think that's... isn't that from War Games? So would you like a game of computer console?
Yeah, before you blow up the world, what was next in the top 10?
Robert De Niro's Waiting. Which is a
fair
fantastic
enough.
song, which is ruined forever once you know what it's about. If you don't know what it's about, don't ask us. So, that was 1984 there. And the Weather Girls, sadly, will only be a one-hit wonder. But join us tomorrow for a band who had really far too many hits than his...
About 15,000, I think.
Yeah, and all in 1989. If you want to know who that is, you'll have to come back tomorrow with me, Ben Baker.
And me to Worthington.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Do me a favor. Just kick my ass, okay? Kick this ass for a man, that's all. Kick my ass. Enjoy. Come on. I'm not asking, I'm telling with this. Kick my ass.